And we're back with our video sit-downs with the candidates. Diedrich Allen off camera, on camera. Ross Gallagher, Mason County Commissioner, District 3 candidate, Democrat, and you want the job back, don't you, Ross?
Correct.
Tell us about Ross Gallagher.
Well, my name is Ross Gallagher, and I'm running for Commissioner District 3. I've been a 47-year resident of Mason County. I'm married to Kathy Gallagher, and I have two grown children, Chase and Amara, who are both educated in the Shelton school system and both graduated from the UW. So go Huskies. I worked hard for 39 years on the Simpson Railroad. I did it all at Simpson Railroad, from raising and maintaining the tracks to running the Loki, and actually running the whole operation in the later years I've been there. I was elected to the Shelton School Board 3 times. I served on several community committees, currently on Mason Matters, Area on Aging, Community Center Association, and recently I participated for the second time on the United Way Fund Distribution Committee. And also I'm a member of the Sons of American Legions, and I'm going to be the president of the Shelton Kiwanis Club next year. All the candidates say the budget's a priority, like it is an afterthought. But the budget is the main job of a commissioner. I would like to bring closure and fair bargaining to the union contracts. I want to work with the sheriff on the needs of our citizens. We must continue the water quality programs the county has put in place, namely for Oakland Bay and other water areas. And other items complete the Belfair wastewater system. And a favorite project of mine, it's still coming forward, and that's the Simmons Lynch Road project.
Okay, Ross, let's get into the questions. Unless you have more on that?
No.
Okay, you looked at me like you might have more, but we'll get into the questions now. What is the biggest issue or problem facing Mason County, and how do you plan to deal with it?
Funding for adequately providing the services for our citizens of Mason County in the 2013 budget. I've been a major participant in forming the 2008, 2009, 2010, and 2011 Mason County budgets. I know how important it is to keep a watchful eye on the incoming revenue. Once a budget is passed by the Mason County Commission, the budget can't be placed on a shelf and forgotten. Back in 2007, Commissioner Sheldon informed the Commission that things look bad in the New York financial world. And I thought, at that time, New York is not Mason County. And we all soon discovered what's in New York doesn't stay in New York, and it comes to Mason County. And the county commissioners reacted, but also did several proactive changes too. Today, Mason County has a much better cash on hand balance sheet, and because of what we did back then. I intend to do this on the next scratch this. That's it.
Okay. Next question, Ross. How do you propose to increase tax revenues to support current services in Mason County?
Okay. The Commission does have the authority to authorize a 1% sales tax, and has done this a few times. And most recent was the assessment on on mental health. Let's start again. The County Commission does have the authority to authorize the 1/10 of 1% sales tax, and has done this a few times. And the most recent is the assessment for the Mental Health Care Fund. The criminal justice system needs more adequate funding, and to accomplish this, there would be a vote of the people for 3/10 of 1% increase the sales tax. But there's the downsides to this, and that's major dollar purchases for vehicles are not subject to sales tax increase. So the income of the 3/10 of 1% would be at a slower rate for the criminal justice system to benefit.
Do you have a specific plan to attract business and industry to Mason County, and can you summarize it for us?
Mason County is at a crossroads. After years of dealing with the recession, we still haven't seen the recovery we were promised. The county's made brutal cuts across the board, diminishing the ability to ensure quality of life we here have in Mason County and come to expect. We can't tax our way out with more revenue and cut more. We need to grow our local economy. Businesses have to have the confidence in our elected officials, and our office holders need to promote the positive attitude about Mason County to the rest of the world. Companies with jobs won't locate here if we don't. And that's why our growing economy will be my number one priority. Grow the economy. We can't raise taxes, but we can encourage more businesses to bring more jobs here.
Ross, what is the county's single biggest need?
We skipped 3.
We just did 3 there, Ross.
I did say 3?
Yes, you did.
Oh.
Or did I miss it? No, I guess I did miss it. I'm sorry. You're right. But we'll answer the single biggest need and we'll go back to the other one.
All right. The biggest single need for Mason County is to have county commissioners leave their special interests and hidden agendas at the door of the county commission. The people of Mason County have the opportunity to elect all new county commissioners, with all 3 commissioners on the same ballot. I have served before as Mason County Commissioner with my 15 years of elected public service on the Shelton School Board and as Mason County Commissioner. I know what it takes to be a good county commissioner for all the people. I also know that the other 2 soon-to-be elected commissioners must have the respect for each other and respect the will of the commission at all times. And if someone votes no on an issue, we still have to have respect for the county commission.
Okay, Russ. My note says that we gone through the other.
Yeah, but 3.
Well, 3 was, do you have a specific plan to attract business and industry to Mason County, and can you summarize it for us?
Yeah, well, let's say this part, what I wrote.
Well, you know, I got to remind you, Russ, that we are live on the stream. So
currently?
Currently live on the stream.
Wow.
Yeah, I thought that was clear.
Okay, I'm sorry.
That's all right. Well, I mean, you can go ahead and read what you have, but my markings here, I've gone through it, but let's go again. So this is to attract business and industry to Mason County?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Well, Mason County, the ports, and the city of Shelton, along with several other members, fund the EDC. The EDC is our agent to the world. If we're lucky enough for company that has a desire to locate or even start a fresh business in Mason County, the owners have to see what's in Mason County has to offer in quality of life, in our schools, our churches, and our superior recreation areas. Some of you might remember the late, great Jim Pauley, who said, "Why would anybody want to live anywhere else?"
All right, Ross, our last question, and the one that you weren't prepared for, is what is your vision for Mason County?
To continue continue serving the people, but also Mason County is a great place to live, and I want to continue that with our air quality, our water quality, and also the opportunities for people that do come from Mason County, but also not forget the people that are here. We need to progress, and progress will come for Mason County.
Okay, Ross, thanks for taking some time. That's Ross Gallagher, candidate for Mason County Commissioner District 3 and a Democrat. Thanks for taking some time.